Fount of Knowledge preface. The most lowly monk and priest John to the most splendid and honor of God, Father Cosmas, the most holy bishop of Mayuma, greetings in the Lord. Being fully conscious of the limitations of my intelligence and of the insufficiency of my language, your beatitude, I have hesitated to undertake a task exceeding my capabilities and to presume to enter into the Holy of Holies like somewhat and foolhardy person, for I am wary of the danger that threatens those who attempt such things. The divine Moses, the lawgiver, withdrew from all sight of human things and abandoned the turbulent sea of life. He purified the eye of his soul by wiping away every material reflection, and only then did he become fit to receive the divine vision. Only then was he found worthy to behold the benevolent condensation of God the Word, and his marvelous appearance in the burst and in material fire, which, while it enkindled and burned the tree and changed it into his splendor, did not consume or destroy it or alter its proper nature. He was the first to learn the name of him who is and who truly is super essential, and he was entrusted by God with the leadership of his own countrymen. Yet, if he considered himself as having impediment and slowness of tongue, and thus unable publicly to execute the divine will and to be appointed a mediator between God and man, and how am I, who am divine and stained with every sort of sins, and who bear within myself to the tumultuousness of my conjectures, and who have purified neither my mind nor my understanding, that they may serve as a mirror of God and his divine reflections? How am I, who was not sufficient power of speech to express such concepts, to utter those divine and ineffable things which surpass the comprehension of every rational creature? With these considerations in mind, I have hesitated to undertake this book. Beside this, to tell the truth, I failed to accede to the request, lest I should incur ridicule on the double count of ignorance, and verily, the latter is quite serious, for the charge of ignorance may be executed, provided the ignorance is not from laziness, but where to ignorance of false pretension to knowledge is serious, blameworthy, and quite unpardonable, and it is a sure sign of a greater, if not the greatest, ignorance. On the other hand, however, the fruit of disobedience is death, while the humble and obedient man, because he has shown himself to be an imitator of Christ, is led from the lowest place to the highest. He receives from God the grace that illuminates, so that in the opening of his mouth he is filled with the Spirit. He becomes purified in heart and enlightened in understanding. When he opens his mouth, he receives the power of speech and has no concern as to what he shall say, because he is an instrument of the Spirit speaking within him. Therefore, in obedience through you to the Christ, who in you exercises the pontifical office, I bow to your request and open my mouth, being confident that through your prayers it will be filled with the Spirit, and that I, taking so much as he shall give, and speaking this aloud, shall utter eloquently the fruit not of my own understanding, but of the Spirit who gives wisdom to the blind. First of all, I shall set forth the best contributions of the philosophers of the Greeks, because whatever there is of good has been given to men from above by God, since every best gift and every perfect gift is from above, coming down from the fathers of the likes. If, however, there is anything that is contrary to the truth, then it is a dark invention to deceit of Satan and fiction of the mind and an evil spirit, as the eminent theologian Gregory once said. In imitation of the method of deky, I shall make my composition from those things which are comfortable with the truth, and from our enemies themselves gather the fruit of salvation. But all that is worthless and false labor as knowledge I shall reject, Then next after this I shall set forth in order the absurdities of the heresies hated of God, so that by recognizing the lie we may more closely follow the truth. Then with God's help and by his grace I shall expose the truth which destroys deceit and puts falsehood to flight, and which, as with golden things, has been embellished and adorned by the sayings of the divinely inspired prophets, the divinely taught fishermen, and the good precepts and teachers, the truth, the glory of which flashes out from within to brighten with its radiance when they encounter it, them that are duly purified and rid of troublesome speculations. However, as I have said, I shall add nothing of my own, but shall gather together into one those things which have been worked out by the most eminent of teachers, and make a compendium of them, being in all things obedient to your command. But I beseech you, honor of God, to be indulgent with me, who have been obedient to your commands, and receiving my obedience, to give me in return the abundance of your prayers.